Hey guys, I just kind of want to go over some of this Jamboard tool. I know I've shared it with some of you, but as I work with it more, there are just so many applications I think you can use it for in your classroom. Up here you have different backgrounds. So for instance, if you're a math teacher, it'll give you the grids. It'll also do a grid in gray, if you're working with math facts. Primary if you're using handwriting. It will show up and give you some handwriting tools, so you can show using the lines. Here is your pens. Now the interesting thing is if you use the iPad, these are your basic ones you would see on the board, but if I use the iPad, there are some shape recognition ones. So for instance, if I draw a circle, it'll take my circle and it'll convert my poorly drawn circle into a nice circle. It will draw straight lines, and then it will convert the straight line. Hold on. As you see right there, squares, triangles, so on and so forth. Those are some tools in there. It also will take writing. There is a text feature that it will fix as well. Your eraser, your pointer, a sticky note if you wanted to place a sticky note to cover up something, and then a pointer, a laser pointer to draw attention to things. The cool thing that I can do though on the iPad is I can quickly use my camera and take a picture of something. So if there was a page I was working with or another tool, I will just quickly snap a picture of it, and I'll hit use photo, and it will put the photo in there. Okay, you'll see the photo is very small. I can just zoom in the photo though and make it larger. So again, if you're working with something in the classroom, something on a board you want a digital learner to see, then the nice thing is, like I said, you can go back, you can change your pen color, and then you could highlight things. It will show up, so on and so forth. And again, it's an easy way to add documents. You could have student work, however you want to show that, but then it shows it quickly. The only thing I want to point out is you can change slides on the iPad. You could front load all of your work if you wanted to. The only difference is it's not going to switch on the board. You would have to just push the button to switch to the new slides. So as you see, I had switched to the slide on the iPad, but I had to switch it on the board. But I think just overall, just being able to add a photo from either your images or using the camera instantly, I think is a great useful tool, just for that alone. Again, if you are trying this on your small iPad and you're realizing, hey, my big iPad is using to record, I do have some iPads in the cart down here. I did order some styluses as well. But again, I think this is an amazing tool, just let alone uploading a picture or an image instantly, or that whiteboard. So what I told some other teachers they could do was they could just hit Command-C, copy a link. They could go down to Applications, right here, and there's these things called stickies. If you scroll down, you'll see it right here. You can just click on it, and it brings them up. And then I would just paste that link right there, so I could just copy and paste it right into my browser, and it would always be there quickly for a whiteboard. But again, I think this is a very useful tool that you guys could use in your classroom. And again, thanks for watching, and that was just another one of the tools to be able to change the font. If you guys have questions, I know Nicole Philippi has been working with it a lot as well, or me. I'm willing to sit down. Thanks again, guys. Okay, so part 2 of this explanation, some other things I wanted to show you. Again, here is a sample of a page I am doing work on. So I have it up on my iPad as well. The thing I want to show you though is you can actually add a sticky note, it says, and the note can be a screen cover. So I could use it to cover my work. And as I wanted to, I could pull it down. I could also use it if I wanted a student to add work to an assignment. So the way I could do that is just leave it blank, and if I go to the plus sign, I go into Classroom, as I would for giving an assignment. I would just click on this, and I would go to Classwork, I would hit Create, and one of them options is an assignment, as we do with many things, and I could add, go to my Google Drive, and I could add the Jamboard app. So for instance, I was drawing these awesome Christmas people. I could put Insert, and I could do a copy for each student. That way each student could actually do it. So maybe if you had a historical document, or you're working on finding the main idea or characters or text, you could do that. I could also then give them maybe a sticky note on the side, like on this page, that would be there, that they would have to type a summary in, or type the main idea, or list 5 nouns in something, or they could highlight as you go along. Just another way to use this tool.